What is a business succession plan? This video is going to talk about what that is and why every business needs one. My name is Sam Bryant, and I'm an attorney that helps build and protect Florida businesses. So a business succession plan helps answer the question of what happens to a business if the owner passes away or becomes incapacitated. You see, a business is a piece of property, and an owner owns a percentage of that property. That ownership percentage is itself property of the owner. So if the owner passes away, that ownership percentage has to go somewhere. So let me give you an example. We had a client that came to us whose dad passed away as the owner of a business. So the dad owned 100% of the business and had no other partners. The son operated within the business and knew the ins and outs and figured as the son, I would just naturally take over the day-to-day duties. So once the dad passed away, that's what the son did. The son came to us wanting to transfer the business out of his dad's name into his own name. But what we realized after he came on board with us was that the business didn't have a succession plan. So there is no instructions, there's no indication of what's going to happen to the business if the dad passed away. Because of that, we had to tell the son that the business actually passed to the mom because the dad didn't have a will, so the business interest went to the mom and not the son. So the actual owner of the business would be the mom. The mom had no experience in the business and had no interest in running it. But we had to tell the son that she is the actual owner. So if the son wanted to be the owner of a business, he would have to go to his mom. Fortunately for him, it worked out, but we still had to do extra steps to get that solved. Imagine a situation where the mom wouldn't want the son to own the business. For whatever reason, maybe they had a contentious relationship or she wanted to try to run the business herself. The son would be in a position where he would not be able to claim title to the business because the business would have passed to the mom. A business succession plan would have solved that issue right away. While the dad was alive, he would have wrote out a plan where he would articulate that the interest of the business would pass to the son, or the son would have some way to buy out his interest so that if he were to pass away, the son would have a legal claim to that entire interest instead of the business passing through probate and going to the next heir, which would have been his wife. So as you can see, a business succession plan just lays out a foundation of how the business passes, the ownership of the business passes to the next person if someone passes away. Because as a business, you have to continue operating. In our example with our client, they had employees. These employees still expected their paychecks. Vendors still expected to be paid, even though the dad passed away. So we had to solve this issue right away because we wanted the business to continue running. We didn't want the business to stop because there was a dispute over the ownership. So business succession plans work or become effective in all types of situations. It becomes even more helpful in the event that you have a partner with the business. So if you had two partners in a business business succession plan could ensure that if partner A dies, partner B can maintain control of the business instead of partner A's interest passing to partner A's wife, who may not have any interest in running the company. Also for partner B, if they didn't have a plan, partner B may end up business owners with partner A's wife, who he never anticipated being in business with. So you want to avoid those situations. You want to understand that when you're running a business, that the business may outlive you. And if it does, you want to make sure that that business passes to the right person. And you want to have control over that. So the business succession plan just allows you to maintain control over that entire process. And it doesn't have to be an overly complicated document. For us, we like to incorporate the business succession plan into a partnership agreement or an operating agreement for the business. If you don't really know what an operating agreement is, that's a topic for another video. But just know that a business succession plan just lays out the idea, the structure, and the procedure for what happens to a business when the owner passes away. It's a very important part that gets overlooked a lot of times when you're starting your business or running your business, but it's something that can save you a lot of time and hassle on the back end if anything were to happen. And business succession plans don't always apply to when someone passes away. Like I said before, it could apply to if a partner or you'll be just become incapacitated, even temporarily, that you have a mechanism for making sure that the business continues to operate while you're down, so that when you rebound and when you come back, you can pick up where you're left, you can pick up where you left off. So as you can see, there's a lot of issues that could come about if you don't have a plan for your business, if you as the owner or you as a partner can no longer operate. You don't want to jeopardize the success of your business off of something that you can control. And a business succession plan just allows you to control that entire process. And it helps establish a great foundation for your business, and it ensures your business's success for the future. I hope you found that video helpful. If you have any questions, if you want to discuss anything more about business succession plans or want to learn a little bit more about what it can do for your Florida business, feel free to contact me or ask me any questions. I'm always here to help. And I hope you found that video helpful.